you will be introduced to Nazism and Hitler. For 6 long years, 30 countries fought ruthlessly, day and night. More than 60 million people died, and nuclear weapons were used for the first time in history. This was the Second World War, the most destructive event of modern times. The warring countries were divided into 2 military alliances, the Allied powers and the Axis powers. The Allied powers were led by the United States, the United Kingdom, and France. The Axis powers were led by Germany, Italy, and Japan. At the heart of the conflict was Germany, led by Adolf Hitler and his National Socialist German Workers' Party, or in short, the Nazi Party. When Hitler's party came to power in 1933, everyone started to refer to Germany as Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany was based on an ideology called Nazism, or National Socialism, that promoted violent practices to restore German pride. Nazism gave the German people new hope. It promised not only to restore German pride, but also to pull Germany out of recession. In September 1939, in order to conquer more land and resources for the German people, Hitler invaded Poland, sparking off World War II. First, France and the UK fought Germany to defend Poland. Soon, more and more countries joined either the Allied or the Axis powers. Both sides exhausted each other fighting on land, underwater, and in the skies. When the bloodshed finally ended in 1945, the Allied powers demanded justice from the defeated Axis powers, especially Germany. A tribunal was set up in the German city of Nuremberg to prosecute Nazi leaders and punish them for their crimes. Adolf Hitler was not tried at Nuremberg, as he had committed suicide on 30th April 1945, a month before World War II ended. But 12 other leading Nazi generals were sentenced to death by the tribunal. The Nuremberg trials speak of countless crimes committed by Adolf Hitler and his Nazi government. Besides invading foreign countries, the Nazi government tortured and killed 6 million Jews, 200,000 Gypsies, 1 million Polish civilians, and 70,000 mentally challenged Germans, all in an effort to keep Germany only for pure Germans. Nazi Germany's efforts to eliminate the Jews and other communities are referred to as genocidal crimes. The term genocide was coined in 1944 to describe the act of destroying a community based on nationalism, racism, religion, or ethnicity. The term was accepted by the United Nations under international law after Nazi war criminals were prosecuted at Nuremberg. The genocide committed by Nazi Germany between 1933 and 1945 is referred to as the Holocaust. It overlapped with Hitler's ambition to conquer the world by sparking off World War II. The effects of both these catastrophic events reverberate through the world even today. In this module, you were briefly introduced to the concept of Nazism and its founder Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was the leader of Germany from 1933 to 1945. During Hitler's government, Germany was called Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany followed philosophy called Nazism, which promoted violent practices to restore German pride. In 1939, Hitler attacked Poland to conquer more land for Germany. This invasion of Poland sparked off World War II. During World War II, countries divided themselves into two groups. These groups were named the Allied Powers and the Axis Powers. In the end, the Allied Powers won, and the Axis Powers, especially Germany, were prosecuted by a tribunal set up in the German city of Nuremberg. At the Nuremberg trials, Hitler and his Nazi government were accused of committing genocide against the Jews. Hitler was not tried at Nuremberg because he committed suicide just before World War II ended.